you feeling?
Good. Yeah.
No aches, no pain.
A little bit pain here and there, but nothing concerned with the hamstring, so that's good.
How good can this team be if you guys keep making 25 three-pointers and shooting 55% from the field?
I mean, if we always score like that, obviously really good. But we got to do a lot of cleanup on the defensive end, just to get stops, because we know now with Kyrie and Luka we have a lot of scoring power, but we just have to get stops too.
You got any issues with the rebounds or anything like that?
No, I think that's just like a team effort. We know sometimes we're going to be smaller than other teams, but that's when everybody has to like come back in, help box out. It's not a one-man job. Everybody got to help everybody out.
In the last few years, obviously there were games when Luka and Porzingis both had to go on a few games. So last night, when you're part of it and you're watching it, do you kind of step back and go, "Wow, this is another level"?
Yeah, a couple of times when you watch it, or especially when you're on the bench and have a little bit more time to observe it, it's obviously like it's crazy to watch. The talent that both of those guys have and the capability of like creating shots, finding others. It's just a lot of fun to watch and obviously fun to participate in.
Is it like watching a video game, so to speak?
Kinda, yeah. I think like I've been watching Luka close up now for the last 5.5 years, and now Kyrie since the trade, and the way they just are able to finish, it seems unreal. Like even yesterday, there was this one play where Kyrie just like split the defense and then had like a tough layup, and I'm like, I don't know how he does it.
What are you anticipating on Sunday? With Phoenix and KD on the roster now?
I mean, they're a different team. Obviously two very dangerous players, so we're gonna figure out how to approach it defensively, but it's going to be the same thing for us. We have to focus on what we can do better, and we have to like learn how to trust the whole scheme, the defensive scheme, to find the stops there, so nothing changes there. But obviously, like for specific players, we're going to adjust a little bit, but overall we just have to keep focusing on our game.
After missing so much time and now like having to watch it from the sideline and then come back, what did you learn from as a
Definitely learned from this that you can't imitate game shape. I felt a little bit tired out there, or slow too, but it just was a good experience for me too, to see like what we can do better, where you can see like misunderstandings on the court, and where we just have to trust the coaching staff, because they have a scheme, they play out the whole the script for the game, and we just got to do a better job as players to just stick with it, because if you know that you have your guy in the back trusting you, then you have the next guy trusting you and all that, but that's just something that I was observing a lot during those games.
The fans really, every time you can in the game, were really cheering really loud for you. What is that?
I mean, it's obviously amazing, it means a lot to me. I feel like home here, like people, fans, the club, everybody here just treats me well, so it's obviously means a lot.
What have you seen from Holiday in the 2.5 weeks he's been here, and how do you think he can help this team?
Well, he's a really great shooter. He understands the game well, plays with a very high IQ, and he's obviously like a defensive force for us too, so he will help us a lot. I think he does a really great job, being here for only a few days, positioning himself, understanding where he has to be, and getting the right spacing for everybody else. So, obviously it's going to get a lot better too, so I'm not concerned about him. He's doing a really great job, considering the fact that he's only here for a couple of days.
In a lot of recent games, opponents have scored like 60 points in the paint. Has there been any patterns that you kind of noticed that contributed to that?
I mean, I guess we've got to do a better job on taking those away. But that's like, those points are created by different ways. Sometimes it's post-up, sometimes it's like pick and roll, misunderstanding of late veer switch or whatever. So that's what I mean, like we have to like find a balance and do a better job in communicating with each other on getting those stops. And second chance points is also obviously like a thing, but that's coming back to the rebounding part, where everybody has to come back in and help each other out.